Good morning, fourth grade. It is Friday, and it is time to go over our daily language packets from this week. Now, before we get started, I want to give a real quick shout out to our friend Izzy. She messaged me and let me know that I overlooked one of the mistakes from last week. So nice catch, Izzy. Way to go. Thanks for being on top of it. All right, we are on page 23. This was Monday's exercise, and our first sentence reads, after hiking all day last Saturday, Andrew were tired and sore. We are going to capitalize the A in after. We are going to capitalize Saturday and Andrew. There are a few spelling mistakes on here. Saturday is not spelt correctly. After hiking all day last Saturday, Andrew was tired and sore. We need an ending punctuation here also. All right, moving on to our second box. Circle the nouns in this sentence. Rod found 2 old coins, 3 pictures, and a rusty harmonica in the trunk in the attic. There are lots of details in this sentence. Our nouns are going to be as follows: rod, coins, pictures, harmonica, trunk, and attic. All right, moving on to our next box. Circle the verbs in this sentence. Franklin pushed his sister on the swing and helped his brother on the monkey bars. Our verbs here are pushed and helped. Moving on to our next box, please choose the correct word to complete this sentence. Out of Ellie, Mary, and Barb, Mary is the tallest. We're going to circle the word tallest here. In our next box, it asks us to write a complete sentence to answer this question. What is your favorite game to play with your friends? Now, this one is open-ended. Every one of you will have a different response. So to get you started, I wrote down my favorite game to play with my friends is da-da-da-da-da, and you can fill in your blank from there. Our last box, we are looking at ABC order, and in order, your word should read last, lend, loan, long, and loose. Moving on to our next page, this will be Wednesday's exercise. You are going to be on page 24. We are correcting this sentence. Walter, he really liked Hurricane Ridge and Olympic National Park in Washington. We are going to capitalize Walter. It is the beginning of our sentence. We can take out the word he. It becomes a bit redundant and bogs down our sentence here. Really is spelt wrong. We are going to make that correction. Liked is spelt wrong. We are going to make that correction as well. Hurricane and Ridge needs to be capitalized. Olympic National Park also needs to be capitalized, and so does Washington. Then you are going to add your ending punctuation. In our next block, we need to circle the words that are spelt incorrectly, and those words are as follows: where, through, black, and found. In your following block, you are going to write an adjective in front of each one of these nouns. And your adjectives may be different than what I wrote down. That is fantastic. We all have different ideas. For kitten, I wrote soft. Friend, I wrote kind. And day, I wrote hot. In our next block, we are going to circle the verbs in the following sentence. The horse jumped over the fence and galloped down the road. Your verbs in this sentence are jumped and galloped. Our next block asks us to identify what our ending punctuation should be for each one of these sentences. It gives you the option of using a period, an exclamation mark, or a question mark. For the first sentence, Mary shouted, "I won the race." We are going to use an exclamation mark. The word shouted should have been your context clue. Naomi found her keys by the fireplace. That ends in a period. Where do you like to go on your day off? This is a question. How many dimes are in $1? This is also a question. And your last sentence, James and Dylan took turns playing the game. This is a statement and would end in a period. Our last block asks us to identify our ABC order, and you should have written the following: moat, more, most, move, and movie. All right, my friends, we have one last packet for next week, and you are finished with all of your daily language. Congratulations, nice job. And I will see you again next week for your last packet. Thanks, guys.